kickoff team on the field, and we are ready to get this thing started. And he takes this from inside the 5. So Arizona's offense will have the football first. And they're going to be met by one of the best defenses in the nation, David. And I know seeing a defense doing what they want, when they want to do it, makes you a happy man.
Well, defense is starting to make a comeback. Like, I'm excited about this new era of football. Like, we're seeing better tackling, and we're seeing better coverage than we were a couple years ago. And this defense is fun to watch them on tape, fun to talk to their coaches. Jesse, this defense has been consistent all year long.
And they're dialed in, and they're so talented. They've got multiple NFL draft picks on that side of the football, and they don't have to change a lot week to week. This defense dominates. They do what they do, and they don't care if you know it. You can't do anything against them.
Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Dropping back, it's Conway. This time he's got it. Breaks into the open. And he's got enough for the first down. They'll mark it at the 34.
A nice passing game by this offense. The quarterback and the receiver on the same page, in time, in rhythm, creates the big play. And look at them. They're right back on the football, ready to run another play.
Good job running tough and behind his pads as he gets up to the 38-yard line. Arizona right back to the line.
And that wasn't a big game, but look at the offense. Right back on the ball, ready to call a play, ready to go fast.
Pretty good effort on that one to work his way up to the 42. Come to the line at the 42, facing a 3rd and short. He'll do it himself. Looks as if Arizona will have enough to move the chains.
I just love it when my quarterback knows situational football. They run the option. He understands. It's 4th and short. Like, I got to stick my nose in there, get north-south, and try to get that first down. I love when I have a quarterback that can do that.
And they get to him and knock him down to prevent a big gain. Still some work to do after that last completion at 2nd down. Looking to fire. Got his man quickly. Good job running that route to get past the sticks because he got nothing after the catch.
When offenses get first downs like this and they move the sticks and they get some momentum, look at what they do. They put their foot on the gas, run this no huddle, get to the line of scrimmage, and try to capitalize.
They'll leave it with the lone back. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. And the Wildcats can really attack on this 2nd and short. From the gun, the ground game. Shows him the stiff arm. There he goes. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down. And the Wildcats kept this drive moving on the ground, now back to work. They're going to ride this running back. Really good running, gets it into the red zone, and they'll have it at the 16. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The Wildcats can play this 2nd down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Keeps it on the bootleg, looking to throw. Fires to the tight end. Touchdown, Arizona! Made the grab and then did the rest himself, and they put points on the board.
And that is exactly what you love to see as a head coach, watching your offense take the field, first drive of the game, and you're methodical, and you take what the defense gives you. You make good decisions. You don't have negative plays. You don't have missed assignments. That shows your head coach that you are locked in and ready to go.
Getting set for the extra point after putting the scoreboard to work for the first time. And the PAT makes it 7-0. So a drive there of 84 yards. And they close the deal with a 16-yard throw for the touchdown. The returner will field it and bring it back. And a really nice job by the kick team to get down there and make sure they limit that return. And this running game might have a huge advantage when they get to the second level of this defense, David.
Well, and this is a big challenge. Like, you're overmatched. You understand this guy is a top-shelf player, and I'll be honest, this defense has kind of struggled a little bit this season. But this individual matchup, you got to get him on the ground. You got to find a way to corral him, slow him down. He can't be the game record. If that's the case, it's going to be too easy for this offense.
And if you're on offense, you got to be thinking, let's dominate in the trenches and let's get our star running back into the second level against this linebacker. We've got an athletic advantage at that position. So if we can free him up into the second level of this defense, make him make guys miss, those are going to be explosive plays for the offense.
They'll snap this one from the 32. It's first down. Dropping back, it's Fox. Oh, he wants it all. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. Trying to take it back. And a big return after the INT sets up the offense for this possession. He'll start this drive firing. Finds the tight end. And he laid the lumber to stop him from getting the first down.
I'll tell you, I love the play call on first down here. You're just trying to find an easy completion, and the shortest throw on the field for a quarterback is finding your biggest target, and that's the tight end. Nice job.
Arizona in a hurry. Looking to throw on third. Makes the grab. He'll come through on third down as he's got enough, and they'll mark it at the 23. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. The Wildcats have it with a 1st and 10. Wide receiver going in motion. Wants to go up top on first down. Got his man on the right. Turning it on. They'll spot the ball at the 12 after that completion. Arizona moving the ball quickly down the field. Trying the run, it's Bohannon. He'll be hauled down just inside the 10 at the 9 as they're trying to turn this into a score. It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Going to swing it on second down. And the pressure gets there. And down he goes at the 18.
That getting to this quarterback is pivotal. You saw last drive, way too much time. They score a touchdown. Nice job on second down. Anticipating the pass, playing the pass, getting the sack, and now forcing a difficult third down.
On third and long, doesn't need to take the check down. And the incomplete pass will bring up fourth down.
Well, this is a disappointing drive for the offense, considering where this drive started, in their opponent territory. Now you're 4th and long. You've got to be better throwing the football in those types of situations.
And it slips just inside that right upright. And that lead grows even bigger.
And this guy has been a machine all season long. He is absolutely automatic. You know you're getting 3 points when this guy jogs on the field.
He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Let's see what this offense has dialed up this time. They've spotted them a 10-0 start. Now to see if they can answer on this drive. On the run, it's Isaac. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. Finds his tight end. He's close to the first down, but they're going to mark him just a little short.
This guy's gotten off to a good statistical start, guys. With that last completion, he's already now over 1,000 passing yards on the season, and man, you know he's looking for more.
As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. Reads it, fires complete. Oh, he's got some space. They get him out of bounds, but a chunk play to wrap up the first quarter, and this offense will carry momentum into the second. That's the end of the quarter, and Arizona has the lead here. Really strong performance so far to be able to build a lead here in the first period as we look at the stats. So first down here as they go back to work. Back to throw, it's Fox. Swings it out to his running back. Not a whole lot of room there. 3 yards maybe, 2nd and 7. After the short completion, let's see if they go back to the air. From the gun, they'll give it on the inside. Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a first down.
And, you know, big chunks like this don't happen unless you commit to the run game. You got to get those big boys up front into the game, understanding I want to knock people off the football, create some holes like you do here for my running back, make the game easy.
Throws to the wideout. Missed his receiver there. It's incomplete.
All right, that's a good result for the defense. We knew coming into this year they wanted to really improve their pass defense and their secondary and coverage. Nice job there.
On the option. Finds your crease at the 20. Sometimes the ball just bounces your way, and the offense very lucky to keep possession on that one. They've moved to the 16. It's 1st and 10. From the red zone, it's Isaac. Pulled down at the 11-yard line as they inch closer and closer to pay dirt. Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. He's got it and still on his feet. And it'll be a touchdown.
I think that pass play was simply designed just to get him the football in space and let him do the rest. Obviously, they're not throwing that into the end zone, but they feel like they've got guys, especially at the running back position, that if you just give them an opportunity, they can make people miss and score like he did right there.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Arizona sending the offense onto the field. They kicked a field goal on the last drive, Jesse. They've got the lead. Don't make a dumb mistake, but maintain your aggressive play call.
Yeah, no doubt. And I think it's the play caller right now just taking a look at that script he's got in front of him and finding out where are my playmakers, who can we take advantage of on this defense to get a touchdown here, David.
Yeah, and just keep moving the ball down the field. Just execute a little bit better in the red zone. There's no need to panic. We're moving the football, and we got the lead.
Arizona right back to the line. Dropping back, it's Conway. Bears the pressure. And this is going to be incomplete on 3rd.
Well, the defense finally has figured it out. That was critical for their confidence because they had been scored on earlier. They'd given up a ton of yards. I think they understood the gravity of the situation. 3rd down, that was critical for them to get off the field, build momentum, build some confidence. Nice job that time by the defense.
And the offense heads out onto the field to get the drive started. Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half. That last drive, an absolute aerial assault for the touchdown, Jesse.
And it was a nice job in play calling, too, David, just giving the quarterback some easy looks and reads so he could go out and execute.
And he knew exactly where to go with the football. Everything looked really, really easy. He was hot. The ball was coming out of his hands. The defense better do something different.
Slings it downfield. Grabbed over the middle. It's Brown. Good, solid pickup there. Now they can start to smell it with a first down at the 31. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Picked off, and they ruin an early drive with the turnover. And he's wrapped up after a solid return on the pick. Defense trying to keep this offense from getting a line on who to block. And he's stuffed by that big defensive tackle up front.
And the quickest way to blow up the run game is those interior big boys, those defensive tackles getting in the backfield really quickly and making that ball hurt.
Man, that D tackle was in the backfield in a hurry. The big man is nimble.
Nimble, fast, quick, athletic. That's just all words you describe defensive linemen with.
Rushes on him. Pressure all over the quarterback, and down he goes at the 24. The Wildcats will have to send out the punt team. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. Kicks it high, and it's just hanging there as if it has helium in it and floating down toward the earth. Not able to pop the big return, but they've got the ball back and ready to go with a fresh possession. Plenty of time to work, not any time to waste as they take over here in the final 2 minutes of the half. Scanning the field, it's Fox. Unloads to the wideout. Receiver wasn't ready for the throw, incomplete.
Yeah, you could tell he was locked in. And plays are meant to go to certain guys, but sometimes you got to get back, you got to read the defense, and make a different decision if they play the right defense. And right there, that was one of those times.
Wants to throw, he's working against the clock. The short hands, it's Burton. He is delivering the blow while running the ball, and he gets it to the 39. Ball just inside the 40 at the 39. It's 3rd and short. From the gun, wants to pass. Oh, he's going to try to hit him deep. Can't make the connection on 3rd down thanks to that tough, hard-nosed pass defense, and now it's 4th down. They're in makeable field goal range. They could tie the game, but instead they'll go for it on 4th down. They're throwing for it on 4th down. It's dropped, and oh, what a tough way to end this drive. And that decision will be questioned for a while. Coming out on 1st down with the play fake. Fires to the big fella. The offense will have to use its first timeout of the half.
Got like that big, reliable security blanket. And that's what tight ends are a lot of the times. They're just usually big, huge guys that if I throw it anywhere near him, he's going to pluck it, catch it, and give me some positive yards.
2nd down, they'll go to the air. Quickly complete. He makes the stop at the 48. That'll be enough for a 1st down and a pickup of 10. Quick timeout call by the offense after the play. Now from the 48-yard line, it's 1st and 10. Looking downfield on 1st down. Fires to the wideout. Tough spot in the middle. And you can see the offense just feeling itself. They've got it down to the 21. Arizona going back to work with another 1st down. Wants to throw. It's Conway. Throws to the wideout. Wide open downfield. The tackle is made, but he's got it 1st and goal from the 6. One snap coming before they head to the locker room. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. They'll try to cap off this drive with a field goal. And he'll try to knock through a short one, his 2nd of the day, this one from 23. And that is no good. Guys, a missed opportunity there. The lead is still 3.
And that's frustrating. I mean, you put a drive together, you're in scoring zone. Like, this is a green zone. You should be making all of these kicks, these short field goals, the chip shots. Kickers have to come through. They got to do their job.
And he's taken down after a short gain, and that'll do it for us here in the 1st half. Arizona will kick off to get the 2nd half underway. He'll start the return inside his 5. And the returner will be dragged down. And And the offense out on the field to go back to work. A big reason they find themselves trailing to start the second half, those 2 turnovers in the first.
Yeah, and I think coaches will tell you the number one thing that you got to make sure you do is take care of the football. You want to create explosives, you want to put up a bunch of yards, but step one, Jesse, taking care of the football.
And it just goes to show you how critical those mistakes are. Only 2 plays. That's really what separates this team from potentially having the lead. If they clean up the errors, they've got a chance to win this game.
8-yard pickup on first down leaves them with 2nd and short. Working that left side now. That'll be enough for a fresh set of downs. He gets it to the 32.
I like the mitts, the big fella coming in with the catch. Hey, running a little bit of a route, showing a little wiggle, getting open, throwing the football. That's when to catch it, big fella.
With a first down, they'll snap it from the 32. On the option. Now the pitch. Finding a way to put that foot in the ground and get it up to the 37-yard line. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Looking to pass, it's Fox. Got his man in the middle. All down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down.
Nice job by the receiver on the in route there. And how about the speed? After he made his break, he was able to actually separate a little bit from the DB, helping out his QB on that one.
Looking for room, it's Isaac. After the pickup of 9, it's 2nd and 1. Tried to pound it on first down, now back to the line. He'll ride his man on the option. They make the stop, but he'll have enough yardage for a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw on first down. Makes the catch. It's Burton. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. So now it's 2nd and long. On the option. He'll toss it. Gets it past the marker. Breaks into the open. And it's a touchdown.
This offense does a really nice job mixing and matching when they want to use these option plays just to catch the defense off balance. They did it right there. Great execution, getting the ball into the pitchman's hands, and man, he showed you the speed.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Arizona has it back. The offense coming out to bear down. A blown opportunity, missing that short field goal on the last drive, and now they'll try to put something on the board here. They'll run the RPO and throw it right. This is a kind of run that falls in the category of sanctioned violence as he's up to the 31. To the air, it's Conway. Here comes the heat. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
This is a top 25 defense, guys. One of the best units in the entire country. They're so good situationally, and they understand the importance of getting leads early, making the offense predictable, having to throw in these types of...
He lobs one high down the left side. And trying to put points on the board on third down. Now they're staring at fourth down. Arizona runs out the punt team. Trying to play a little field position with that high punt. That's usually prime return position, but he'll make the fair catch just outside the 40. And the offense back on the field, ready to dial up ball plays. He wastes no time and comes out throwing. That's reeled in. It's Burton. Still on his feet at the 45. He'll go out of bounds right at the 30-yard line. A big play as this offense in business. And they'll line up from the 31 on first down. They'll try the run. Fighting off the defender. And a nice run there before the defense finally makes the stop.
You love to see this on offense. Early in drives, getting that kind of yardage keeps you ahead of the chains.
Off play action. Going for it all. And he's got it in the end zone.
I don't know what play they called, but I would call it again because the defense had no idea what was going on. Receiver comes wide open, catches the football, and gets the easy touchdown.
They're set to kick it off. You think this crowd's going to get loud when their defense comes on the field? And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Arizona sending the offense onto the field. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Didn't get anything done, 3 and out on their last series. They'll try to find a rhythm here. And the pressure gets there. And down he goes at the 18.
That's just a simple blitz by the middle linebacker, and he's able to win up front. He sees the gap, he's able to beat his block and get to the QB.
And the Wildcats trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Out of the gun, the inside give. Very little running room, if any, and he just hasn't had anywhere to go in this one.
This has got to be disappointing if you're the offense, guys. You were expecting to have a lot of success running the ball, especially against this defense, which has struggled so much this season, but just nothing doing. They have not been good enough in the trenches so far.
And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up. The Wildcats will have to send out the punt team. 3 and out, and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. Looks it in at the 40. He was able to get that ball up to the 48-yard line before he stopped on the return. They'll start this drive at their own 48. They'll run the RPO and fire to the right. And they pick up just a few on that completion.
This slot receiver gives defensive coordinators nightmares. You have got to double him virtually on every pass play. He better have safety help over top. Otherwise, this guy's a threat to score every time they throw the ball.
He'll toss it. And a good, solid pickup before the defense cuts him down.
Playing the option, man. Consistently playing responsibility football. Nice job by the defense being where they're supposed to be. This option will just keep giving it to you over and over and over again, and you got to pass those tests.
Muscling ahead on 3rd and short. Hard running there. Just what they were looking for, and he's got him set up in business at the 35 with a 1st down. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. To the air, it's Fox. Steps away to find some room. Across the 25, he's got room. There to make the tackle, and with that, we'll head to the 4th quarter. They go back to work with a 1st down in the final period of this one. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. Unleashes one. Big guy smells it. That completion will take it inside the 4, and the offense is threatening. A great chance to put this game away with a score here on 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. And into the end zone for a touchdown. With that, they are closing in on bowl eligibility, but with this big lead and a 6-0 start, much bigger dreams for this squad. And that kick was perfectly down the middle. Precision blocking up front, created the open lane, and the running back followed it beautifully.
Yeah, it's pretty easy to follow an offensive line that makes those holes and just gives you a caravan all the way to the end zone. What an unbelievable job blocking up front.
Arizona has it back, the offense coming out to bear down. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, and hoping for better fortune this time around. Wants to throw on 1st down. And they can't make the connection.
And this passing attack has not been great today. It hasn't found a way to manufacture those big plays and to scare this defense. And now, in passing situations, trailing, this is a tough spot for this offense.
Bringing the heat. And he is at the 7.
Oftentimes with play action, you're asking the quarterback to hold on to the ball a bit longer, and you're asking this offensive line to hold up and pass pro a bit longer. Against this athletic front 7 on defense, it's going to be tough.
Pocket breaking down.
And it's been a long day for this offense. If you can't protect your quarterback, it's hard to be successful. That's the 5th sack they have given up. The offensive coordinator has no answers, and this defense has been flying around.
Here's a return from midfield. And the punt team able to smack him to the ground. We'll see the offense make its way onto the field here, hoping for a successful drive. He'll keep it himself. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
One of the things I like about this defense is their DBs are not afraid to put their face in the fan and go tackle. And you saw it that time with the cornerback making a great play, tackling the quarterback on the option for a big loss.
There he goes. Got the first down and more. He's all the way down to the 27-yard line, and they are threatening.
Well, this is an offense that has a lot of speed, and they have different guys they would love to get the football to in space, and they can find a lot of different ways to do that. I love the idea of going option here and trusting your quarterback to make the right read.
And it's picked off for the 3rd time today. He managed a few yards on that return, but the bigger play was the fact that they forced the turnover. Arizona sending the offense onto the field. Quickly to the tight end.
This offense has their work cut out for them, man, because the coverage has been so tight. And if you're not throwing to the sideline or you're not getting past the sticks, this defense is going to tackle you inbounds like they just did on that last play.
And the defense makes a play, and they get the quarterback down at the 26. Arizona in a hurry. Linebackers shuffling around, trying to keep the quarterback from getting a read. Makes the grab on the right. And I wasn't sure they were going to be able to catch him. They finally did, but they gave up a huge play.
Let's go. We got some life. We made a big play, something to build off of. We need a lot of points, and we need them quickly. Time's running out. We're trailing big in this ballgame.
Grabbed in the middle. It's Lacey. That one takes it down to the 13-yard line. Maybe this will breathe a little life into this offense, which has been flatlined in the second half. Here's 1st and 10. They're working that left side. So close to that end zone. He could almost taste it, but it'll be 1st and goal for this offense. Back to throw. It's Conway. Here's a heat. Touchdown, Wildcats! Grab the short pass to put the 6 on the board.
And how about this play by the offense? 1st and goal from the 1-yard line. Everything says it's going to be a run. It's going to be a run. Nice job by the offense. A little sleight of hand, throwing the football, getting the touchdown.
And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Dynamite matchup in the Big Ten, fellas. Let's show you what's going down. Rutgers is currently ahead in this one. The folks in Piscataway have been in a frenzy all week, but they're in the birthplace of college football. This one is close. They're up by 4 over Wisconsin. Just another week in the Big Ten where the only constant is chaos. Fellas?
Turning it on! He's brought down, but there's a flag on the play. Let's see if it stands. A very productive play until it was wiped out by that penalty, and they'll go back to work. On the ready? Here we go. The give as they work on that clock. And the defense stops him just short of the 1st down. Maybe needed a few more chain links to move the sticks. Just a couple of inches to go. Get this done, and the ball game should be theirs. Using his legs, it's Isaac. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. The offense down to the 22 on 1st and 10. The give to the back. Nice pickup on the ground there, and they'll move the sticks with the first down. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. First down here for the offense. Out of the gun, the inside handoff, looking for a crease. He just kept those big, powerful thighs churning, but he'll be knocked down at the 1. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. 1 more yard on this second down might just put an exclamation point on this one. Just feeds the running back. And he's into the end zone for a touchdown. They're on the board again, and it looks as if this winning streak is going to continue.
And how about this squad, man? Looking good again. Like, I feel like we say this week in and week out, just continuing to remain undefeated. Whatever it takes, offense, defense, special teams, they have been a good unit, and that's why their ranking is so high.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And now with the extra point, they're up by 18 here in the 4th. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. Kickoff unit back to work, and they have been busy as they've built this sizable lead. Let's see what he can do with the return. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. Arizona has it back, the offense coming out to bear down. Not a lot to feel great about in this one, Jesse, but I'm sure they'll try to seek out some positives.
Well, this might be an opportunity, too, Reese, to go back when they watch this game and just find the plays and the schemes that were working. They weren't a lot, obviously, David, but maybe an opportunity for the coaching staff to condense the playbook.
I was going to say, there's not a lot of good to go back to. That'd be a quick film session because there was more negatives than positives. But when you look at this week you've got a week to figure it out, figure out what your offense is going to be moving forward.
Everybody has to be set. They have to get it off. To the air, it's Conway. Under fire. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Arizona right back to the line. Second down, he'll throw it. Unloads to the wideout. And his throw is incomplete.
Got to give this defense a lot of credit because even down to the last seconds of this football game, we're seeing outstanding effort. QB taking a shot down the middle of the field. There's a defender swatting it away. They have had this quarterback's number all game long, and that's why they're winning this game.
Now facing a 3rd and long. Under fire. Pressure is on the way, and the pressure has arrived, and down he goes at the 30. On 4th down, trying to find his man. Oh, he dropped it. Just didn't look it all the way in, and they'll turn it over on downs. And they are stopped on 4th down. That decision will be questioned. Leaves it with the back. Oh, he's got some space. Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them a first down.
And this offense has done a really good job late in this football game. Man, you put a premium on the 4th quarter and maximizing possessions, and they've put touchdowns on the board. They've done a great job. Nice last play, too. Keep that momentum going and get out of here with the win.
Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. The give to the tailback. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. They'll call timeout with 9 seconds left on the clock. The terrain gets rough this deep in the red zone. 3rd down. They can't pick up the first without scoring. They'll give it to the back. They'll get him stopped just short of the end zone, but they're in business here with a first down. They'll get the timeout with 5 seconds remaining to play. And after this play, the cake will be baked.
42 Spider.
They'll run it on first and goal. It's Pater late in the game.
And they just keep piling on the points. We've seen in big moments in this game, they have been able to step up and deliver, particularly on offense. Very impressive performance.
And he puts through the extra point. Looks as if the hands team will be able to recover the ball.
Well, here in the fourth quarter, they were obviously expecting onside kick. They got their hands team on the field. They're able to jump on the ball and make sure they get possession.
Back to pass, it's Conway. Throws toward the end zone. And that pass is incomplete. They were going for the consolation touchdown, but to no avail, and that's going to do it for this one. The Raging Cajuns will kick it away first. And he'll bring it back. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Blowouts in rivalry games can be the result of a number of factors. Sometimes teams start pressing. Sometimes it just gets away. Sometimes they didn't have the right mindset. The last time they got together, lopsided. What happens this time, David?
But either way, last time affects this time because all you've heard about is we weren't even competitive. This is a rivalry game, a big-time game. We didn't show up. We dishonored our previous teams and squads, and we've got to do better. That's all they've heard coming into this game, Palmer.
Yeah, David, I think that was the story the last time these teams played. One team handled the emotion of the game better than the other team. You have got to be able to play within yourselves and play one snap at a time. That last game got away from the losing team. I don't expect that to happen today.
3rd and 6, and they'll need a big play here on this opening drive. They'll move the wide receiver. To throw, it's Fox. Pressure coming. And the quarterback is knocked down back at the 13. The punt team makes its way onto the field. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. Now a fair catch is called for and made just shy of midfield. The Raging Cajuns offense will go to work for the first time. And this running game, Jesse, which has been suspect, is going to run into a stone wall in that linebacking core.
I think the big question then is how is this offense going to have any balance in this game? They need to find creative ways to run the football. We've seen this linebacker shut down much better running backs than what they have on offense. So, David, they're going to have to find ways to...
And the defense picks up a sack, getting the quarterback down at the 44.
Play-action pass success has a lot to do with selling that fake. You could tell defense was not buying it, got in the backfield, got the big play.
And the Raging Cajuns with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Back to pass on 2nd down. And the ball comes out. What a disastrous play. Oh, the offense fortunate to fall on that one, and they'll live to fight another play.
Well, the offense is able to avoid disaster right there. Problem is they fumbled it, but thankfully they were able to jump back on and not have a turnover.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. That's caught. It's Savage. He cannot get there. It'll be 4th down. The Raging Cajuns will call on their punt team. This will be their first punt of the afternoon. And nobody able to handle that punt. They'll let it bounce and roll out of bounds. So we'll see this offense make its way out to start the drive. Last time they had it, didn't pick up a first down. Let's see if they can put something together here. They're looking to get the edge with this one on the toss. A big play, gets it into plus territory, and they'll mark him out of bounds at the 44.
This running back is so dynamic, and you've got to be able to take advantage of his speed by getting him to the outside. So that's why you dial up the toss play there. It's a nice way to change it up and get this guy in space to go make plays.
Here he goes breaking the pocket. Makes the grab along the sidelines, and they get enough for the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Use the play fake, now to throw. Fires to the wideout. Complete to the left. Right on the money with that throw. The defense was there, but they are in the red zone with a first down at the 12. Now on the option. Quick toss. And the fourth option there is to throw it in reverse, and that's what happened on that one.
Really good job by this defense, understanding responsibility football, playing the first option, playing the second option. There was absolutely nowhere to go. Nice job being dialed in exactly where the ball was going and how to get him to the ground.
Man, those last two plays were disasters, and now it's 3rd and 17. Back to pass, it's Fox. Unleashes to the end zone. It falls incomplete. He was trying to find his man for 6. And here comes the field goal unit. The kicker will reach for a 36-yard attempt. Splits the uprights, it's good. And the first points of the day come on that field goal.
Man, so many more times we're going to say, go for it, be aggressive. Nice to have a guy you can depend on, and you know you're putting 3 on the board. Nice kick, nice job.
He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. A little bit backed up to start this drive from their own 18-yard line. On the run, it's Miranda. They stop him after a 6-yard run out through the 24. And the Raging Cajuns racing to the line in the hurry-up.
The offense has a little bit of success on the ground, and they're up. Look at them. They're ready to go again. Back on the line of scrimmage, ready to run another play.
And he is just engulfed at the line by this giant defensive tackle. An unforced error there. They don't get the snap off in time. They'll decline the penalty here and let the result of that play stand. So third and short from the 25. To the air, it's McMillan. Oh, they're after him. Oh, and he got drilled as he just got rid of the football. The Raging Cajuns will punt this one away. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. He'll field the punt and take it back. Tries to find a little more running room on that return, but he'll be stopped at the 36. They'll try to put a drive together starting from the 36. Wide receiver comes in motion. Leaves it with the running back. They've got it to the 49-yard line, and they'll move the chains.
And running backs are so good, so talented, so elusive. You see nowadays they really have the ability to make you miss, run you over. Unbelievable effort. Nice job. You keep that going, it's going to be hard to stop.
Pulls and throws off the RPO. Still on his feet. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. Looking to throw on first down. Firing to the right, complete. They get him on the ground, and with that, we'll head to the second quarter. Had a chance to talk it over during the break, and they'll start with second down. They'll send the tight end in motion. Wants to go up top. Throws to the wideout. It's in. Completed. He's lucky to get that one back. Almost intercepted.
Oh, that hit him in a bad spot, right in the hands. Great play. You still get a pass breakup, but, man, that could have been an interception by the defender there. Nice break on the football, but secure that big fella. Get the six. Get the pick six.
He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete, and fourth down's coming. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Drop the football, and they'll turn it over on downs. The decision to go for it does not pan out. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. This defensive front just ran free in the backfield. He'll lose 3.
This offense has really struggled, and I think you're just waiting for one play, one explosive play to happen to hopefully galvanize you a bit offensively. That's not the case, and there they try to run the football in the first play of the drive, and it gets absolutely blown up for a loss.
The defense wouldn't let him loose there, and it was a completion, but they lost yardage.
And listen, if I'm the quarterback, I'm trying to dump the ball off to my playmaker and make this a manageable third down. Get something positive. But how about the defense just reacting so fast, getting to the running back, and getting that sucker on the ground in the open field?
On third and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. Setting up the screen. And he never had a chance. As soon as he caught it, the defense was right there. And the Raging Cajuns decide to punt it away. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. Just needs a crack to get a return. Really good job by the coverage team to make the stop, and that's where they'll put it in play. So, guys, we'll see this offense again. So far, they've only been able to muster a field goal, but hoping to get things cooking here. Got the first down, looking for more. And he's brought down after a nice gain. Now it's 1st and 10 from the 46-yard line. Motion from the wideout. Looking downfield, it's Fox. Lets it fly. Catch and stride inside the 15. He's brought down, but he's got him inside the 10. 1st and goal from the 8. And that big gainer on the last one has them threatening from inside the 10. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. Keeping it on the ground on 1st and goal. He works his way all the way down to the 3, and the defense is reeling. We'll see if the offense can punch it in on 2nd and goal.
29 Philly. 2.
Goes to the option. Running back searching for a hole. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. And now, after getting knocked back, they'll try it again, this time from the 5 on 3rd and goal. The play action fake. Flushed out of the pocket. And he can't find his man as he was trying to pay off this red zone opportunity. And now on 4th down, they'll try a field goal. Already 1 for 1 on field goals today. He'll try to make it 2 for 2 from 22. He splits the uprights. The lead now 6 here in the second.
And listen, y'all know in the booth and everywhere how I feel about kickers. Don't always love leaving it on their foot, so to speak, but nice job executing. He keeps doing stuff like that. I'll keep trotting him out there.
Louisiana has it back in the Raging Cajun offense headed to the field. They are searching for any type of answer they can find, down 6-0. On the run, it's Miranda. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball.
And this offense on 1st down, man, they go backwards. And they've built a deficit, and they've been sluggish. And they just need something to get going, to get started, because they've kind of looked out of sorts and out of rhythm this whole game.
Found a little bit of room to operate, but he'll be stopped just short of the 1st down. Back to throw, it's McMillan. Pass rush, gets there, gets home, gets him down at the 23. The Raging Cajuns will try to pin them back with the punt. Let's see if he can help the coverage team out with this one. They'll put a stop to that return as he gets it up to the 41-yard line. They've got a little time here to put together a productive drive late in the half. Off the play fake on 1st down, wants to throw. Got away from trouble and got rid of it. Picked off. And they'll drag him down after a good return on the interception. Down to 2 minutes to play. We'll take the timeout. They'll talk it over. A chance to tie or even take the lead before the break. Plenty of time left in the half here as they take over, but they will want to be efficient here in the final 2 minutes. Able to pick his way forward for a decent game before the defense gets him down. Halfway there on 1st down, it's 2nd and 5. He'll pull it on the read. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
It's difficult to contain athletic quarterbacks, but man, when everybody plays their assignment, it's a beautiful thing. I understand I got to take away this. I got to keep my eyes on the quarterback.
Fires deep toward the end zone. And that one's incomplete. They weren't just trying to move the chains. They were trying to move the scoreboard. Instead, it's 4th down. And they'll send out the kicker to try a field goal. And this one is perfect. The lead is down to a field goal.
And that's a really good response by this defense. Their offense throws an interception, puts them in bad field position. They respond with a stop, force a field goal. Yeah, they got 3 points, but great job by this defense.
Oh, what vision. He's going to get loose. They won't get him. It's a touchdown. Boy, nothing electrifies a stadium quite like a return for a touchdown.
It's always so exciting because you don't see them very often. You got to go so many yards, 80, 90 yards at a time. What a great job by the returners, showing the speed, providing the electricity. There's a reason they're all jacked up, and it's because of that awesome kickoff return.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Here comes the Louisiana offense onto the field. Getting late here in the 1st half, they'll have a chance to make this a one-possession game.
And the offensive play caller here has to really be dialed in. It's important, down 2 possessions, Dave, that they're able to score some points. So you got to call your best stuff in this 2-minute situation.
And such a good opportunity to cut it to a 1-score game, create that momentum, get some good juices going for the 2nd half, because obviously, you built yourself a little bit of a deficit. You need some good things to happen, and it needs to happen on this possession.
Trying to burn this defensive back. Oh, it's picked off. Takes it the other way. Finally brought down. The what a play, not only to get the football, but to flip the field position with the return. They take over late in the half, enough time to put together a drive. Looking for a man. It's Fox. Fires to the right. He caught it. Huge game before he goes out of bounds, and now they've got it 1st and goal.
And I love that play call. There's a great example of sudden change situation, right? Your defense gets the turnover. You get it right back. The very first play, let's be aggressive. Let's take a shot and see if we can catch the defense napping. Boy, oh boy, did that ever work out great.
Makes the catch and gets the score. No midseason concentration lapse here in Week 7 as they push out that lead.
Man, the defense really needed to stop there. They needed to create some momentum, get the ball back to the offense before the half. But the offense does their job, and they continue to pile on, continue to create momentum. There's going to have to be some questions answered at half with this squad because it's been a struggle in the first half.
Here we go. They'll try to get something on the board here in the final minute of the first half. They'll start this drive going to the air. Makes the grab on the left. This is the kind of run that falls in the category of sanctioned violence as he's up to the 31. Defense showing plenty of pre-snap movement of their own. Unloads to the wideout. He's got it. We've got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. From the 44-yard line, the offense snaps it on 1st down. From the gun, the running back tries to hit the hole. He gets nothing, and they're staying stubborn with this running game, but at some point you're going to have to change your thought process. To the air on 2nd down. Fires to the big fella. Really short gain on that one. Defense all over him. Running out of time here in the first half. They're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. Here's the pressure. Couldn't find a man and just had to throw it away to avoid a negative play.
Listen, end of the first half, that's exactly what you want to do. You don't care about the incompletion. You're chucking that thing up, trying to make a big play, trying to get the Hail Mary.
He puts a lot of air under it down the sideline. It's incomplete, and they tried to finish this quarter with a bang and couldn't quite connect. Just about set to get this second half underway. Out of the end zone. And they'll haul down the returner to start us on the next drive. Louisiana has it back, and the Raging Cajun offense headed to the field. When you're facing a deficit like this one to start the second half, you really can't afford to waste a single possession.
Fresh start here in the second half. That's the only way you can look at this.
And he will be sacked at the 6-yard line.
This defense, they are tenacious, and they've got guys up front that are athletic and that are so strong and then can collapse the pocket. You saw it right there in that play-action attempt.
Just not quite able to make the connection. It's incomplete.
This offense really is putting themselves behind the 8 ball right now on this drive. Sack 1st down. You've just thrown an incompletion, so 3rd in California. Defense knows you're probably going to throw it. What can you dial up here?
He's going to let one fly down the middle. And that'll be incomplete. They certainly weren't afraid to take a shot there. Now it's 4th down. And the Raging Cajuns send out the punt unit. 3 and out, and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. Fields to punt and try to pick up some yards. The solid return there offsets some of the punt yardage and really sets up this offense nicely. Guys, this offense coming back out onto the field. They'll leave it with him. Trying to impose their will on the ground as he stopped after a 5-yard pickup to the 33. Got 6 on 1st down. Now a lot of options on 2nd and 4. Looking to throw, it's Fox. He can't find anybody. It'll be incomplete as the defense does a really good job in coverage. They're looking at a 3rd down and short from the 33. They'll run play action. And the quarterback will be slung down back at the 43. They're going to send out the field goal unit, and that kicker will have to launch a rocket. Well, players don't really like kickers, but if this guy bangs through this 60-yarder, he'll be the toast of the team. No good. Had a chance to make this lead 20, but we're still sitting on a 17. Here comes the Louisiana offense onto the field. A rather unproductive series last time, 3 and out, and they'll try to do better this time around. Fires on the move. Complete to the right. Big pickup on that one. They'll mark him out at the 40. The Raging Cajuns will hustle to the line. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. Pressure is effective from the defense. They knock him down just behind the midfield stripe at the 48. And the Raging Cajuns have put themselves in dire straits after that last play at 2nd and a mile. Now the play fake. And the pressure is coming in, and they get him again.
And this defense just continues to dominate the football game. The score is lopsided. It's not looking good. But I know one thing. If you can't protect that guy, there's no chance for you to win this game or the future games.
On 3rd and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. Rushes on him. And this defense has maxed out this pressure. Another sack.
Man, this defense is feasting. You can tell. They know they got the lead, and they know they have to pass. So they're pinning their ears back. They're bringing pressure. This offense, they have to do a better job, man. You got to protect your QB. Give him some time if you want to get back in this ball.
Couldn't get away from that cover team, and they've got him down at the 23. And let's see what kind of ball plays this offense has ready. Looking for a man. It's Fox. Takes the easy completion. Stopped after a good pickup, and he'll be just a tad short of the first down. Completion a little short of the sticks. It's 2nd down. They'll run the option. He'll toss it. Breaks into the open. A tremendous run. He was full bore after taking that pitch. Just sweet execution. It'll be a first down from the 49-yard line. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Takes a hit as he fires. It's picked off. 13th time he's done that this year. There's a long and storied history of great games between these two rivals, and this chapter adds another to that legacy.
Really impressed by the poise by the winning team as well here. They weren't overhyped in this game. They came out, they looked prepared.